Gorman, Lyle Wagoner, Vicki Lawrence. Our special guests are Tim Conway and Eydie Gorme. Turn up lights. Yes?
We read this article about you when you were little that you made up a twin sister named Karen. Why would you want to be a twin sister?
Oh, I see why you're asking. You are twins. Who's the older? How many minutes?
4.
4 minutes. Is she bossy? Is she? I don't know. I just thought it would always be fun to have a twin sister, isn't it? It is. How old are you? Do you mind my asking?
15.
You're 15. So you're 4 minutes over 15. That's wonderful. Well, it was fun. I did. I made up the thing I was a twin when I was a kid, and I fooled a friend of mine for, about 4 days. Changing clothes all the time. I'd go in and I'd change my clothes and climb out the window and come in again. In through the lobby of where we lived. And he was going for 4 days. Yeah.
I was wondering have you always been a joker?
Have I always been a joker? No, I've always been a sex symbol. Yeah, I guess I have. Yes?
Which of the characters that you portrayed do you enjoy doing the most?
Oh, wow. It's a toss-up for me between two. I think Nora Desmond and Charo. I like to do. It kind of unleashes all sorts of, if there is any hostility within me, it's gone by the time I go, whoa! It just lets it all hang out. Yes.
Are you as sexy as Burt Reynolds says you are?
Yes. Okay, don't go away. We'll be right back.
Television City in Hollywood. It's the Burnett Show with Gorme. Vicki Lawrence and Lyle Wagoner.
I chewed it up and spit it out and did it more.
And since my husband had told me his parents were nudists, I went down to breakfast the next morning without any clothes on.
And his parents weren't nudists, right, Veronica?
Right. His father was a minister.
Well, thanks for letting us in on even that much of your personal life, Veron, and call us again when our subject is masochism. Okay, girls, we're going into the second hour of the Female Forum. I'm your host, Sexy Pig Voyeur, and this morning's question is, what's the meanest thing the man in your life, husband, boyfriend, or lover, ever did to you? All right, let's take another call here. Hello.
Hi, Bill.
Hi. Well, honey, what's the meanest thing your man ever did to you?
Well, he thinks it's funny to discuss the most intimate details of our love life in public.
Hey, that's pretty mean.
It sure is, but I got even with him. I've been seeing another man. He's the most beautiful thing that ever happened to me.
Yeah. Well, where did you find this lover boy?
Right next door. He's my best friend's husband.
Hey, I hope she's not listening in now, or it's all over between you and Loverboy.
Oh, if she's listening, she'd never guess. See, I'm disguising my voice. Actually, I talk like this. I know she's not listening. I'm looking at her right now through my kitchen window, and I can see her. Boy, is she dumb. I can see the top of her head, and she's wearing this dumb wig. All she's been doing for the last 5 minutes is standing there and kissing her finger.
Well, speaking of kissing, when do you and this poor slob's husband get together?
Every day. You see, he had this job as a dynamite salesman, but he quit and he hasn't told her. So every day this week, instead of going to work, he's been coming here.
Do you mean to tell me that your dynamite lover is there right now?
Yeah, he's in the other room mixing martinis.
Honey, we got any olives?
Oh, yeah, they're in there. Harold, what are you doing home?
I was just driving to work and I had a sudden craving for olives.
Dear, this is the fourth time this week you've had a sudden craving for olives.
No, only the third. The first time was maraschino cherries.
Oh, that's right, yes. Well, you better hurry, you'll be late for work.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
You'd be so lover boy's there right now mixing up a batch of martinis, huh?
No, he went out to get olives.
Oh, well, what are you going to do now?
Well, when he comes back, he's back. What we're going to do is drink our martinis, then he's going to play some mood music, and then we're going to... Paradise. Oh, hurry back, honey.
Listen, lady, you're going to have to watch your language.
Where are you going with the record player?
Oh, well, my radio in the car broke, and you know how I hate to drive without music.
Right on.
Yeah.
You know, Doc, if she's listening, your romantic days are numbered.
Oh, she couldn't be listening. She's so dumb she doesn't even know how to dial a radio.
Oh, who came in the door?
Harold? Oh, Harold, before you put the record on, honey, try to find some candles. No, I don't think there are any there, honey. Look, maybe it'd be a good idea if you went next door to get some.
Listen, don't you think... Eydie, no, seriously, don't you think she might find out what's happening?
Are you kidding? That dummy wouldn't know what was happening if it happened right in front of her.
Well, it certainly sounds like a very cozy but possibly messy situation.
Well, not really, Vic, because you see, Sally's my very best friend, and I think if she found out, well, she'd understand how I was driven to this by my cruel husband and how desperate I was, and she'd forgive me.
Do you really think she'd be that kind?
No, I think she'd be that stupid.
Do we have any cake?
Well, I hope you're right. I really do.
Oh, I know I'm right. Oh, he found the candles. I don't have any more time to talk to you now, Vic.
Hello? Hello?
And through it all, I stood real tall and did it my way.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Eydie Gorme!
It's over, all over, and soon somebody else will tell her friends about you. But how about Memories light the corners of my mind. Misty watercolor memories of the way we were. Scattered pictures of the smiles we left behind, smiles we gave to one another of the way we were. Can it be that it was all so simple then? Or has time rewritten every line? If we had the chance to do it all again, tell me, would we? Could we? Memories may be beautiful and what's too painful to remember, we simply choose to forget. So it's the last
night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams.
I'm Helen.
First the time rushes in.
How many roads must a man walk down before you call him a man?
First the time rushes in.
Who is it?
The boy next door.
How can I ignore the boy next door? Simple.
First the time rushes in.
Okay, sister, give me all your dough. Come on, quick.
Oh, my goodness! I can't give you anything but love, baby. That's the only thing I've plenty of, baby.
What are you doing? Are you
Let me dare you know darn well, baby. I could give you anything but
Oh,
love.
police! Here's $20. Now leave me alone.
Getting to know you, getting to know all about you. Getting to like you, getting to hope you like me. Getting to know you, putting it my way, but nicely. You are precisely my cup of tea. Getting to know you, getting to feel free and easy. Getting to know what to say. Haven't you noticed? Suddenly I'm bright and green. Because of all the beautiful and new things I'm learning about you. Day by day.
I talk to the trees, but they don't listen to me.
Come along, pal. We've got a cozy one. Nice little tree that'll listen to you all night.
How many roads must a man?
First the tide rushes in. Like
Jawohl. So, you American swine. So you won't talk to me, huh? Well, I'm going to place you in the hands of the most feared interrogator in the whole German army. Our number one guy. Wolfgang Schweinhund. That's him now. Now you're gonna get it. Ein! Erst. Ist der Veröffentlichung der Behauptung, wie du erst aufgenommen? Nein. Ist der Veröffentlichung der Höchsten gehalten Vögel? Nein. Ist der aufgepögelt, die Behauptung der Rückenfragen? Nein!
cat got his tongue.
Like this brauchst die Hand.
Good. So, the commandant here tells me that you've not been very cooperative. You know who I am? I am the most feared interrogator in all the world. And part of Canada. Yeah. Let's see what we know so far.
Siehst du hin? Sie sind überhaupt, sie sind überhaupt.
He says you're a rude, insulting pig. He wants you to stand up.
Sieh wieder hin! Sie sind überhaupt, Heckenvögel.
I'm sorry, he was talking to me. Now, we here want to be your friend. So, sit. Now, you have the wrong idea. We are not monsters, we're pussycats.
Geben Sie mir eine Zigarette.
Right. Shredley. Now, then.
Nein, Sie sind überhögen, Sie sind überhaupt.
Take it a Macca's. Yeah. Give me a cigarette.
Warum sind Sie Zigaretten?
Oops, pal. Just wait.
Gib mir die Zigaretten! Nicht du, stopp, Sie sind überhaupt gesteht, wo Sie sagen in der Hand.
Hey, no.
Ich erwarten Sie, wie Hülpen haben.
So. We would like to have some information from you. If you give us some information, we will be friends. But if you don't, then we are going to have to get walked out.
Ich will meine Hände wieder hoch. Ich darf auf die Augen von Heckenvögel. Aber der Boots sind falsch. Der Eydie ist der Hund.
So, you want us to get rough? Wo sind Sie, konnten Sie? Here. You have relatives living in Germany? No. Poland? No. Austria? No. Where do your folks live? Milwaukee. Aha! It's a good one to get the information from me. Their folks live in Milwaukee. Hit. Good. No. Are you going to give us the information that we want to know? I'm not going to tell you anything. Well, then I'm afraid we're going to have to get rough. You can understand that I don't want to bruise my knuckles. As you know, you haven't given us information, so the Fuhrer has been very angry. I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't take a personal interest in this case. You're gonna get this in? What? What? You're gonna give us the information? I'm not gonna tell you anything. I don't have to tell you anything at all. What do you think? You're not gonna tell us anything. You try and get that information from him in a hurry. Hey! Give us that information. No. What do you think? I just said no. Okay. This is gonna be rough stuff. He's gonna hit you with that club. What do you think?
drip, drip, drop of the raindrops when the summer shower is through. So a voice within me keeps repeating, doodly-doo, 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 doodly-doo. Crazy rhythm, here's the doorway. I'll go my way, you go your way. Crazy rhythm, from now on we're through. Doodly-doo, 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 doodly-doo. And now I'm all ready to fly. Yes, to fly. Higher and higher and higher. 'Cause I've gone through the brimstone and I've been through the fire. And I've purged my soul and my heart too. So climb up the mountain top and start to play for me that sweet melody called doodly-doo, doodly-doo. I like the rest, but what I like best is doodly-doo, doodly-doo. Simplest thing, nothing much to it. Don't have to sing, just doodly-doo it. I love it so. Wherever I go, doodly-doo, doodly-doo. And the beat goes doodly-doo, doodly-doo. And the beat goes doodly-doo, doodly-doo,
Thank you so much. Be sure and be with us next week when our guest will be, who? Steve Lawrence. And remember, polluted air will get us if we don't get rid of it first. Thank you. I'm so glad we had this time together just to have a laugh. Seems we just get started and before you burst the tide rushes.